Sorry, I forgot to tell you it was over.
Oh, you gotta remember. I can't hear the theme
I
song.
usually do a countdown, but I was just, I've forgotten it's been about 3 weeks.
That's true. Hi folks, how are you? Welcome to this week's episode of the Class or Pass podcast. I'm your host, Emer Maguire, and we also have got Camera Samra behind the scenes here. Do you want to say hello, Sam?
Hello.
That's all you have to say.
That's what you told me to do.
Okay. So, how is everybody? How are you getting on? Big shout out to our patrons. We're loving the crack over there. Keep your comments and stuff coming. If you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, it's Emer Maguire Comedy on Patreon. We'll stick it down here somewhere. And welcome. Things have been going well. Thank you to anyone who has liked the podcast, subscribed. So basically each week we take different topics and we say if we think they're class or we would give them a pass. Just before we kick off, shout out, I've put out a brand new UK and Ireland tour, the biggest tour I have ever done. We're constantly adding more dates to it, so please go on my website, emermaguire.com, and go and get tickets. A lot of them have sold out so far, haven't they?
You have indeed.
They are flying, so I am delighted. That's everything I have to say to update people, is it?
Think so, yeah.
Okay, well, we get straight into it.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Our first, we've got loads of different topics, but I really wanted to do this one because this has been the biggest response we've got.
Really?
Yeah.
So we ask my followers every week. Camera Samra will take over my Instagram stories and ask my followers their opinions on different topics. We get a lot of responses. So whenever we're saying, this is what the public say, it's the people who are following me. So if you want to get involved in that, go on my Instagram page. It's where we put up all the topics and you get to vote on whether you think they're class or pass, or tell us your stories or send us your voice notes. Camera Summer takes over for, what would you say, a couple of hours a week?
Mm-hmm. Well, you just know not to go and nosy at your messages for those kind of like 24 hours that they're up.
Yep.
And then after approximately 24 hours, I take note of all the votes and messages.
A lot of work going on behind the scenes here. So if you want to be involved and want to give us your votes and stuff, go follow me on Instagram at Emer Maguire Official, and you will be able to join in with the voting. It's pretty fun. There's a lot of opinions. So what's our first topic?
First topic is sharing your location with your partner.
Oh.
I think we probably have a lot to say about this topic before we even get to the voters.
We probably do. Sharing your location with your partner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Camera Samra?
Up until recently, I thought it was a crazy idea. Mm-hmm. Crazy. Mm-hmm. But that's maybe because I only ever dated men.
Fair enough. Yeah. Who wants to know where they are, huh?
And now I think it is a good idea. Now, saying that, we share our location to each other.
Yeah.
We probably should start with that.
Yeah.
But we started doing that as friends with a third friend,
That's
Megan.
how she got me.
Shout out to Megan again. She gets a shout out every podcast. And it all was because me and you went camping one time. Do you remember the reason it all came about?
No. You were playing the long game. That's the reason it came about. You were waiting to start going out with me and then be like, I can see you at all times.
It was Megan's idea.
Uh-huh.
So Megan, me and Emer had went camping.
We'd gone camping.
And
where did we go?
Hey, do you not remember?
Glenarth?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was so nice. We went for I was going to say a skinny dip, and that's not true.
No, we didn't.
We went for a dip in the water. This is when
we were just friends. We definitely didn't go for a skinny dip.
We went for a dip in the water. Do you know what I'll do? I'll post the video of us in the water for the Patreons.
Good idea. That was great because it was freezing cold. There was a waterfall in Glenarth, absolutely stunningly beautiful. I'd love to go back. And me and Camera Samra decided we were going to go for a dip. Everyone else was supposed to come. Did they back out?
No, what actually happened, we're going totally off topic here, but we were part of a group shout out to the Mermaid Social.
What's up, Mermaid Social?
And they had arranged it. We were
group of wonderful ladies.
Yeah, group of great girls who meet up
and possibly
and go
days as well. Don't want to discount anyone.
Apologies. And then they had arranged to Glenarth, and we were like, sure, we'll go up the night before. No, we found out my friend was going camping in her caravan, so we said we'll go up the night before too, and then it means we don't have an early drive because they were doing it really early. But instead we went camping, got drunk with our friends, and couldn't get up in the morning to go and do it. So we went down at a later time in the day and still did it, and we did bump into them.
We bumped into them, but then it was just the two of us waiting to go into this waterfall. So we got down to the swimming gear, and did you went first?
Yeah.
And then you kind of helped lower me in.
Yeah. We'd done a couple of sea dips at this point.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We're sea dippers.
Yeah, we were
professionals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had done that, but I've always really struggled with the initial. I'm okay getting my legs in, but I really struggle.
Bless you.
Sorry, excuse me, folks. I apologise about that. I have a very loud, ferocious sneeze.
That was actually quite tame for you.
It was tame for me. I was really trying to hold it back. So, do you know what happens to me sometimes whenever I sneeze?
We're so many different side quests here.
Two ADHD people having a conversation. But so sometimes my sneeze is so powerful, as you know, right? But sometimes when I sneeze, my mouth closes.
Is that not dangerous? Can your eyeballs not come out?
My head, when that happens, feels like it's going to explode. The back of the roof of my mouth, so back where my uvula would be, feels so. It's like an explosion at the back of my uvula.
Did you not break that one time from sneezing?
Sprained it. And it's so painful when that happens. Does anyone else ever accidentally sneeze with their? I don't know that it's my mouth closed. I think what happens when it happens is that my very large tongue and my roof of my mouth kind of touch and create a seal,
like a pocket,
like a pocket, and it forces the pressure back up through my throat, and it is the most painful thing. I don't know if that ever happens to anyone else.
No.
It's so painful. It creates a very painful sneeze.
Did you not tell that story recently on a show and somebody thought you meant your vulva?
Oh, and I didn't tell the story. I just said that I sprained my uvula, and they thought I meant my vulva. My vulva's never been sprained. Yeah, the men, they didn't know what was going on. Never been sprained, fit and healthy, ready for action, no problems. So, what were we talking about before that? Oh, Glenariff.
Yes, but that's still not where we were originally.
Still not the topic.
We'll work backwards again.
It's a podcast.
Yeah.
It's a conversational podcast. So, we went to Glenariff and obviously hungover and whatever, but we thought we've come all the way here to go into this waterfall. Now, if you've not been, go. That's one of Jasmine's hairs. From my nose to my upper lip. Jasmine's the dog. Jasmine's the dog, by the way. So it doesn't actually make it sound any better.
I was just about
Jasmine's a dog who sheds, and her hair. She's a husky, and her hairs be all in the air and the atmosphere, and they land on you everywhere. Yeah. So
she was in the car earlier, and
she was in the car. So Glenariff, highly recommended for everybody, but we really wanted to get into the waterfall. It was freezing cold. There was nobody in the water, so we went into our swimming trunks and stuff, and you got in first. But I have a real fear of having a heart attack getting into the water.
Yeah.
Because I think, well, I'm overweight. I'm sure my heart can't take that much. And when any of our sea dippers watching will know that when you get into the freezing cold water, your body goes into absolute shock. So I'm okay with my legs. See, as soon as it gets to the vaginal territory, I can hardly handle it. And then see when it gets to the tummy. Now, I think I'm worse with the tummy than you.
Yeah.
Because I have a much larger surface area. And my extremities, I think your extremities get frostbite first.
Oh, no.
So I think there's more of me to get frostbite, so it's more painful.
Connor, can you please add frostbite guy into this part?
He went to my school.
Oh, yes,
I know him.
This. Rory, is he
Frostbite
called?
boy. Yeah, you wouldn't be long getting frostbite. He went to my school. He was in my brother Sean's class.
No
Lovely
way.
guy. Yeah. I did a TV show with him recently.
I knew that, yeah.
Lovely fella. Unless there's any legal cases or anything against him, then I retract my statement. But he was a lovely guy at school. So I be really, really freezing cold, and then I really struggle to get my chest in massively. That's the hardest part for me. So if anyone has any tips on how to get into the cold water, better let us know. But yes, we went in for a little dip in Glenariff waterfall, and it was lovely. And we had a great time. And I can't remember why we were even talking about that.
Because when we were there enjoying ourselves, Megan hadn't heard from us because we had zero service for over 24 hours.
Yes.
She was really, really worried. Mm-hmm. So she was completely beside herself by the time we got home. And she was like, oh my God, please share your location with me. And I was like, do you know what? I wouldn't mind this because I've always kind of got that this is a little bit dark, but I don't have any family in this country. My parents live in Spain, and I'm like, if something ever happened to me, it might be a while before anybody catches on.
Be days before anybody would be looking for you.
Yeah, Sean will just think that I just haven't come home. I'm staying out, whatever. So I thought, do you know what? Here is my location. That's it. That's good. I like that you've got my. And then we just included you in it too, didn't we?
You just included me, and I really think you were playing the long game. You were like, Megan, I'm gonna go with her, and I would like to keep eyes and ears on where she is at all points in time. So that worked, because before we started going out, I strongly disagreed with sharing locations.
I would have too. I would have totally disagreed with it.
Yeah, and I've been asked before in relationships to do it.
Really?
And I've thought, that is so creepy. Because I thought, why would another adult need to check your location? I thought it was very suffocating, very creepy, and I was like, no, I don't agree with it. But now I'm in an awkward position because we started sharing locations as friends. So now if I turned my location off, it would be really sus. So now I can't get out of it. So guys, if you have a friend who's semi-attractive and she asks you to share your location, say no, GDPR. And then when you start going out with her, you will thank me. Because now I'm stuck.
Is that actually how you feel?
No. But now I can't get. How sus now would it be if I was like, I'm not going to share my location anymore?
Okay, well, I'll ask you right here, right now. Do you want to both turn them off?
Both?
Well, you don't get to see mine if I don't get to see yours.
Well, if something was to happen to you, you're only a wee thing.
Megan, you can find out through Megan, sure. She can keep checking up on me.
So if something happened to you, I'd have to contact Megan to get your location?
Yeah. I'm just saying, if you feel suffocated right now, that's okay. We'll just turn them off.
I didn't say suffocated by you. I said I would have felt that in the past. That's how I would have felt.
Okay.
Do you check my location?
So we... No, I do at times, but never. It's always in a way of. So this sounds like I'm trying to cover up, but I'm not. I do check your location, but only in terms of, say, I've messaged you to see are you still at work, and I'll just quickly check if that's where you are. But it's not because I'm
see that I'm not
checking up on you.
Lover.
No, I would never ever suspect that. But it's just to like double check. I actually check more often when I'm meeting you to see whereabouts you are.
If I've left the house.
Yeah. That's what it is.
When I've said I've left the house and I'm still in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just to make sure like you're on the way, or if, for instance, I'm cooking dinner, I can check how far away you are.
Which is about once a month.
Hey. Although it did actually come in really useful a few weeks ago. I was meeting Megan.
Yeah.
And we agreed to meet at General Merchants on the Emer Road. Maybe I failed to say on the Emer Road. No, it wasn't General Merchants. What's that one called? Jockster? No, I know where it is.
Jockster? Jockster is your armpit, is it not?
I have no idea.
No, it's Oxter.
No, it wasn't either of those things. It was Juice Jar.
Juice Jar.
So originally we had said let's meet in Jockster. Is that what it's called? Jockster or Jockster?
Jockster is in Bangor.
There's one on the Emer Road now.
What?
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
So I then said, actually, let's go to Juice Jar because it's just a few doors down.
Yeah.
But she didn't realise that, and she thought...
Is it just juices? Because I wouldn't like it.
It's like...
An acai bowl, no?
Yeah.
No,
all that
thank you.
stuff. I know, but you weren't there and you weren't invited, so that's why.
Right.
So anyway, I got there. So I went to check her location to see how long she would be. And I was like, well, I'll just go in and get a table. And I can see her like cruising down the Lisburn Road. And I was like, why is she on the Lisburn Road? So I messaged her, be like, do you want me to go and get a seat? And she'd be like, there in 2 minutes. And I was like...
You're like, no, you're not.
No, you're not. And I says, Megan, do you know I'm at the Juice Jar on the Emer Road? And she's like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm on the Lisbon Road. And I was like, I know, I'm watching
that's
you.
Pretty handy.
It was so handy.
So I recently, after we all started sharing our locations, I downloaded this app, Circle. And... What?
What do I've not heard of this. What is
it's a dating app. And I... I'm joking, your face. No, it's for people in your circle to share their location. Now, I downloaded it for my family, right? No, yes, you are a part of my family. But I already have your location. So I downloaded it and I sent it to Kitty. I think maybe Kitty sent it to me first. I can't remember. But she maybe sent it to me and then I downloaded it. So I signed up and then so me and Kitty signed up. And it's really good. It's like if you get a flight, it'll say Emer has now arrived in London at Gatwick Airport. Or it'll say to me like Kitty is now on her regular morning trip to Home Bargains.
Oh my God, that's really invasive.
I know, but obviously it's only for family. But I invited my mum and dad and my brothers to join it, and none of them joined it.
So it's just you and Kitty, you losers.
It's just me and Kitty. So now I get notifications every week, a weekly roundup of Kitty's trips. So I was really annoyed. And then I also text Sean separately, and I was like, go and share your location. He just ignored me. Because actually, when you have people's locations, it's quite fun to look.
Well, this is it. We've all had a little bit of fun with it, haven't we? Like,
yeah, because I love them and me and you and Megan are all together, and then we look and you can see our wee faces all together on the map.
Or when it's moving and you can see our little faces moving. But recently, I was actually visiting my friend in hospital, and I came out and I was starving, and I was like, I'm going to get a sneaky McDonald's.
Who?
Me.
What friend?
Oh, it was when Sean was in hospital. I was bringing him stuff.
Oh yes, Sean, my brother, got a tonsillectomy.
And no, it wasn't then. It was before that when he had his Quincy.
Oh yes.
And Emer claims to never check my location, but on this one occasion, after leaving the hospital, I decided to get a sneaky McDonald's, and I couldn't be asking everybody did they want one, and I just wanted to go and have like a guilty little McDonald's in the car park before I got home. And I swear to God, that McPlant burger hadn't even reached my lips, and I got a text message going, "What are you doing at McDonald's?"
And I think that's the first time I've ever checked your location.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I do think so.
Let us know in the comments if you believe that.
I do think it was, and it was because Sean was in the hospital. Do you know? So I was trying to see where you were, if you were coming back, if you're still at the hospital.
Why didn't you just text me and ask me?
I don't think you had signal in the hospital. And I think I had texted you and you hadn't replied. So I had to go to Find My iPhone. And there you were, not replying to me, sitting at McDonald's, chowing down. So that was really, really funny.
I got caught out so badly.
You did. So, I don't know. It depends. Like, if you're going out with an absolute psycho, don't be sharing your location with them.
Well, this is it. I think you know yourself, don't you? Can I read a few messages out?
Absolutely.
So this is so funny because... Are you okay?
Sorry, yeah. Go ahead.
This is the first time... Well, not the first time. This is the most messages we have received on a topic.
Really?
Yeah. So
divisive.
Messages. Well, most of these messages agree. Let me just read them out. So David said...
Shout out David.
David. And I know, is this the first guy apart from Neil?
Is this David D?
Yes.
He does comment on my stuff.
Yeah.
How are you, David? Lovely fella.
This is mainly more from a safety perspective than a totally checking up on them to find out where they are. And I agree with that. It's a
and
safety.
David does seem like a hashtag good guy because he likes my comedy, so he must be hashtag
it must
great.
Be all right.
So I agree.
I think for safety reasons, yeah.
Can you turn that wee screen around there just so I can see?
Safety reasons, especially with us, you know, you don't have that many family in Strabane. I don't have any family in Northern Ireland.
No, you mean I don't have much family in Belfast?
Belfast, sorry.
Because they're all down in Strabane. And also, we are both of the female persuasion, despite my haircut. And I think... Oh, I must tell you about a situation I was in Poland.
Right.
And Malta. But you read out these first and then remind me.
Okay, let me see. Now, bear with me because there's that many messages. This person's called Ellie.
Hello, Ellie.
I would say yes. As a couple, we share a location as my partner works away, and I kept calling him, not knowing his schedule or if he was in work. He also has mine because I tend to wander away in the shops, and he tracks me to find me.
Oh, tracks you through. How small is she? How hard is she to find in Marks and Spencer's? Do you know what I mean? Okay, well that's fair. That's fair.
How do you pronounce this name? Is it Blathin?
Well, how do you spell it?
BLAITHIN.
Let me see.
Blathin.
Let me see. I have never heard that name before.
Blathin?
Looks very pretty. I don't think it's Blathin because
Blathin?
Because BLATHNAID is Blanid. So I don't know if you pronounce the TH. Is it Bevan?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. So let us know how to say your name. I get really annoyed when people say my name wrong, so let us know how to say it.
And she has said yes.
Do you know what? Sorry, I'm gonna ask Google how to say it because I feel really disrespectful saying not saying somebody's name right because it's one that I've never heard of because that's how people treat me. So how do you spell it?
BLAITHIN.
BLAITHIN.
And there's a fada over the A and the second I.
How'd you say? Oh, that's a lovely name. Blaheen.
Blaheen.
Blaheen. So
Blathen. I just said Blathen.
the first part is it says pronounced blah or blah, and the second one heen. So either blaheen or blaheen means little flower or blossom.
Oh my God, she's got a little pink flower after it.
That is so cute. Let's click on this YouTube how to say, because I would like to get the proper vibe after this Marks and Spencer's ad. Hashtag not sponsored. Right, where is it?
Blaheen. Blaheen.
Blaheen?
Blaheen, it was saying.
Blaheen. Blaheen. Okay.
Lovely. Anyway, Blaheen. Can you put your phone down again? What are you doing? Are you texting?
No.
Were you checking where Kitty was? Were you checking where I was?
Yep. Seeing if this was you.
So Blaheen.
Blaheen.
Said, yes. So he knows when I will be home from football to have dinner ready so we can eat together.
Where should get one of them?
Yeah, she sounds cool. She's got a cool name and she sounds cool.
Absolutely, you should play football.
We have another message from Janet. Is this your friend Janet?
Oh, does she have no profile picture?
Yeah.
That's my friend Janet. She's 53.
Hey,
she doesn't know how to put up a profile picture. Hey, Janet. Hey, my love.
Janet has said, only because I might get kidnapped and it'll be easier for me to be rescued.
Oh, does she share? You don't share your location with me. I'm going to get her to start sharing with me.
Yeah.
Because do you know what? See, if I shared her location with her, she'd be looking every single day to see where I am. She'd love that.
She really would. She'd
would.
be
And
texting
she's
you
in England,
asking you where you
But
are.
she'd just be she'd be saying,
like, why are you here?
Why are you in
there?
Forestside?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You doing a wee gig? What are you up to?
Janet likes to send Emer stuff in the post from Amazon.
So cute.
But with no note. So
I don't know who it is.
We always are like, why have you been sent this coconut oil?
Yeah, I got coconut oil during the week and I was like, what the hell?
It was about 10 days before you found out it was from her.
Yeah, and I was like, why do I have coconut oil?
Pranked.
And then I finally it was like coconut baby oil, and then I text Janet and said, was this you? And she was like, yeah, because I know that your scars have been really itchy recently, and you're also allergic to everything, so I thought the coconut oil would be great, and I know people who've used it, and it was so sweet. So yeah, that's really nice. And she sent me...
I thought you meant the coconut oil, and I was like, you're not supposed to eat it, Emer.
You're not. And she also sent me, because I had a cold, this like seawater stuff that you squirted up your nose, and then had to be over your sink and let all the stuff come out of your nose. So cute and
That's
thoughtful.
really sweet.
She is really sweet. Sweetie pie lover.
We have another message from Jane. Jane D. She messaged you quite a lot.
G&D. Jane. Yeah.
Jane wrote no, but we went to Fountains with my bro and his wife and my nieces, and we all got lost and separated.
What's Fountains?
I don't know. That's what she's wrote, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Okay, don't know what that is.
They had this on their phone, and we all found each other, so it was really handy.
That is great. You know what you would love that at? You would love that if you were at like a massive music festival, because that's where you always lose your friends.
Well, I did try.
And you're always like, meet at the burger tent. There's like 12 burger tents and everybody gets lost and then you're in the mud.
When we went to, where did we go to? Stendhal. I asked Sean to share his location with me and he was like, no. And I was like, just for Stendhal, we can stop again after Stendhal. And he was like, nope.
Why will he not do that? He must be, I don't know what he'd be out doing.
Yeah, I don't know. We've got so many messages. I want to actually read out a few of these funny
ones. Yeah, read
them. It's trying to find them all. That's the problem. So I don't understand this message. This is from Kathleen McKay. Mm-hmm. And Kathleen was wrote, with my spouse, yes. With a partner, hell no.
What does that mean?
It's like,
when does a partner become a spouse and when does a spouse become a partner? Are all partners spouses but not all spouses are partners?
I think that's a very true statement.
Are all spouses partners but not... Do you know what I mean? Like, are all poodles dogs but not all dogs are poodles?
Did she mean
like, business partner?
Once she's married, it's okay, but before marriage, not? Is that what that meant?
And what difference would that make?
Yeah.
Very heteronormative.
I was really confused by that one. We have a message from Lisa McE.
Okay.
And I actually know Lisa.
Oh, okay.
Lisa's from a little village that I'm from.
Howdy, Lisa.
And she
King's Landing.
King's Landing. Lisa has said, a defo pass. I don't want him knowing when I've took a wee sneaky day off work.
How many sneaky days off work is she taking?
I also know who she's talking about. I went to school with him. Her partner, I mean.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so she's taking little sneaky days off work.
Good for you. Nobody needs to know.
Nobody needs to know.
Say nothing.
I've lost all my other messages. There's just that many.
That's alright, we've got time.
This was a good message. Joanne McD. What is with all the Mcs messaging us today? Joanne McD has said, and this is very, very relevant, depends on the partner.
Yeah. But how?
Well, I mean, I think if you've got somebody who's not the nicest, you should know yourself if you should be sharing it with your
probably
partner.
shouldn't be your partner.
Yeah, well, very true. And this is the last one I'm going to read out. Now, there was way more than this, and I've just had to cut them. So sorry if I didn't read your message out about this.
We can read more.
We are
I like getting people's...
We are 26 minutes in and we're still not finished the first topic.
That's okay. If it means we can read out more listeners' things, we can just do one topic. Like, this is a really, really interesting topic, and I would rather hear what people have to say.
Okay. So, LA.
Los Angeles?
Yeah, they've written in.
They've written in?
Yeah.
Oh my God, love your work.
I say no. But then my hubby is a farmer who has a tendency to have a nap sometimes on the job. It would
What,
be
like in the shed? A nap?
The tractor or something?
People are having naps in tractors that look very comfortable.
I don't know. They've got big, massive, cozy leather seats, do they not?
I've never been in a tractor.
Oh.
Have you?
Yeah.
Why? My boyfriend from Cork and family on the farm.
Well, yeah, you've just answered it.
Yeah, I never forgot that one, did I?
Shout out to everybody in Cork.
All right. So go ahead.
Is that why you refused to do a show in Cork this year?
Yeah. Not until I have a big tractor to drive down to show off to intimidate them all.
Anyway, so it'd be handy to know where he was napping so I know he's safe, in brackets, but also he'd have to have his phone charged for that.
Yeah, I don't think farmers charge their phone too reliably. They're too busy.
Do you think so?
Yeah, well,
Do
do they
what?
not be? I don't know, farming?
Blocking the roads?
I don't know what they do.
They're all blocking the roads. these
Cutting
days.
grain?
No, I'm referring to all the, what you call them? They're all blocking the roads at the minute in Dublin, aren't they?
With the fuel protest?
The fuel protest there.
Fair enough, solidarity.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Although we weren't thinking that when we were trying to get to Lurgan the other day.
No, it's true.
But they weren't there, we were glad. No
Absolutely.
offence.
I no offence, but I had a gig to go to.
Yeah. And then we've got Natalie D.
You, Natalie D.
We share our locations to help each other plan. Example, when on our way home from work, but don't share them constantly.
So she's turning her locations on and off. What's she be doing during the day? She's like, you can have access to my location from the time between 4:30
so they
and
obviously
5.
just turn them on for a short period of time. No. Well, last one from Gemma has said, this is Gemma K. I probably shouldn't have said her name to read this out.
Gemma Collins? Unless she's
Gemma
GC.
C. You had a wee brain fart there. That's what's usually something I'd come out with.
I know.
My partner shares his with me, but he doesn't know it.
What? That's not right.
It's not as interesting as I thought it would be, but I do check sometimes.
What do you mean he doesn't know it? I don't agree. Gemma K. What do you mean he doesn't know it? So
He's obviously shared it by accident and just not realised that he shares his location with her.
and she has a snoop against this knowledge.
It's maybe been an old phone of hers that she's given him. You know, way like if
That's even worse.
she's maybe not done it on purpose, but like it's just never been
But
turned off.
she's certainly leaning into it. Checking his location
Well,
for a
if
fella doesn't know.
If he's being a scope and taking her old phone, then sure.
No, I'm gonna. Do we have her boyfriend's name? I could contact him.
Now stop.
No,
I think
outside.
that's that was a funny message.
Yeah, it was a good one. I like that one.
So yes, that's all our messages. I agree for safety reasons, and I think as well, if you're not up to anything, what's the issue?
Exactly. That's what people say to you. Why would you not be sharing your location?
Yeah,
Why would you not be? Don't be looking at me. I am sharing mine with you.
I know. I do agree with people who have boyfriends. Don't bother sharing it with them though.
That's just because you hate boys. Well, let me tell you one time when I was trying to share my location and it wouldn't work and it was terrifying.
What do you mean?
So, I was in Poland.
As
Why
in-
were you shocked at that part?
As in, no, I wasn't shocked at the Polish bit. I just realised what you meant. As in, were you like frantically trying
Yes.
to share it? Oh gosh, okay.
I was in Poland with my ex, lovely girl, and we...
Here, I didn't get to say lovely boy from Cork.
Oh, well, say it now. What have you... Would you like to make a statement?
Well, if can I? I have a lot of things to say.
I'll cut it. So we were in a taxi, right, in Poland. We were going from an event or something like that, I think, to the airport. And we were both young girls, and we were in the back of this man arrived to bring us in his taxi. All grand. We got in. As soon as we got in, he gave us a really strange vibe. He did not talk to us, and he was just really weird, and we were really scared. But I was trying to say, maybe he's not talking to us, maybe he doesn't speak English, not. But it wasn't that. It was that he didn't even acknowledge us, but he kept staring at us in the rearview mirror, but like not smiling, not acknowledging. So we were really afraid, and we were writing messages to each other on our own phones, like in the notes, saying, I'm actually really scared of this guy. Now, bear in mind, we had had bad experiences before on holiday. Like, we had been in Malta one time, and we would be walking down the street in Malta holding hands, very young, early 20s, and there was one time a group of men stopped their car and were shouting at us. We were in the bus one time, and this man was really harassing her, trying to get her to come off the bus with him. We went to Valletta in Malta, and there was a group of 3 men following us. I don't know if they were mystified because we were gay, or if I don't know what it was, but we were terrified. So anyway, we'd had all these bad experiences already. So then in Poland, in this taxi, we were both really freaked out. And now, maybe if you are like 2 young girls, and you know, I didn't look as butt training back then, maybe people just think they can take advantage or think that you're there for a show or whatever. So in the back of this taxi, terrified, and he kept looking at us, and all of a sudden he veered off the main road onto a dirt road through the forest, right? And I thought, we are going to die. I thought, he is going to stop the car and he's going to take us out and kill us and bury us here in the forest. Now, I mean, the dirt road that he went on wasn't even a proper road. So, you know, here there might be a taxi man, they'd be like, I'll go down this alley and it's a shortcut, or I'll go this way or whatever, or I'll take the West Link, whatever. This was not even... This wasn't even a road. It was like a dirt track through a forest, and we were terrified. And I was on my phone trying to text my family to give them a description of the taxi and of the taxi man. She was doing the same. And I was trying to send them my location, but because we're in Poland and because we didn't have much signal and we're in the middle of a forest, it wouldn't work. And I actually thought in that moment, we're going to die. And we were furiously trying to send our locations, and we couldn't. And the man, I think he stopped the car at one point and got out. And I was like, this is it. This is the time we die. And I was literally saying to her, do we have anything in our suitcase that we could defend ourselves with? And it was around Christmas time, and we had been to all the Christmas markets there, and we had bought a couple of glass decorations for the tree. And I was like, can you reach those decorations? Like, as if they were going to protect us against this big man. And then he never said a word. He just got back in and he just drove us in out of the forest.
What did he do when he got out?
I don't know if he was going to pee, or I don't know what he was doing.
Did he disappear for a little while?
Yeah.
He must have went to the loo.
He must have. And that must be why he went through the forest. But can you imagine being 21, 22, 2 girls in the back of this car, a man that we were already scared when we got in with him?
He didn't try and communicate at all with you?
No. Never mentioned a thing. And I thought, like, men have no idea how terrifying that was for us. Him driving us through a forest and stopping 2 young girls in the back. Like, that shows you how much girls have to think about things, to the point where I'm saying to her, can you reach into your bag? Do we have those decorations? Do we have any weapons? And we were so afraid. And he got back in, out of the forest, drove us to the airport, and it was the scariest thing. But we were furiously trying to share our locations, and we couldn't do it.
You need to do that thing that I showed you.
Nobody would ever find us. Like, if something happens to us in this forest in Poland, nobody will ever find us. Do you know?
Yeah.
It was really, really... Sorry, it was a bit of a serious story, but it was really, really scary.
Well, I actually showed you something recently that I accidentally sent my dad when I was on holiday, but it was the iPhones have a thing now you can put in your emergency contact. So you just pick your contacts. So I've got you and my dad.
Me?
Yeah.
Am I up there with Big John?
You are indeed.
Little John?
Hey. Medium John.
Medium, yeah.
And it's when you press and hold the lock button, you know, when the SOS comes up, it'll automatically ping your location. And I think it uses satellite rather than service.
Yeah.
It'll automatically ping your location to your emergency contacts to say an emergency. What did it say? I showed you the message. It said something like an emergency message has been sent from this location.
Yeah.
So it just means then that you have their last location of sending that out, and it's done silently on your phone just by pressing the button.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Your
so
phone,
everybody needs to set things like that up.
You can also detect falls on your iPhone.
Yeah, you can.
Because I didn't know, I had mine switched on.
Did you fall over?
No, I didn't fall over, but I was going to the toilet one time in the night and I tripped over Dougal. And I didn't fall over, but I kind of fell into the bed and hit my hip on the bed, you know, which is the sorest pain in the world. And it detected a bicycle fall in the night. But it was just me tripping over Dougal. But like, that's pretty incredible technology, especially if you're a cyclist or something, and that is pretty dangerous. You're out in the roads and you could be in the middle of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it is pretty good. But yeah, would recommend people set up that emergency contact, because once you're in that situation, it is terrifying.
And it's too late at that point to get out, you know.
I know, because you could just be like, sorry, could you wait there a wee minute to set up my emergency contact?
Yeah. And I mean, how many girls in taxis and stuff have rang their friends or rang pretend boyfriends or whatever else?
I've done that.
Yeah, so have I.
I've done that, and we've talked about that before.
I remember a couple of years ago getting a taxi home the whole way out from Belfast to Stromness, so that's quite a long taxi ride. And the whole way, it was about 2 or 3 in the morning, and I was on my own, and the whole way out the road, he was telling me how he collected roadkill. And he could put it in the boot of his car and drove it home.
What roadkill are you getting in Northern Ireland? Like a badger?
Badgers and foxes
Cats?
and hedgehogs and rats. I don't know.
Why would he be collecting them? To eat?
No. Why would that be the first thing you think?
But because what do you mean the first thing? What else are you doing with it?
Taxidermy?
Why would you pick a smushed animal off the road to taxidermy it? You think that's less weird than someone eating it?
Yeah. I think
I mean, we're both vegetarian, so that explains that. But so what was he doing with it?
I
Making soup?
No, I don't think I was trying not to engage with him.
I would be so freaked out. See if some taxi man saying to me, I see all these dead animals that are smushed in it, I collect them. I'd be like...
He was trying to say that he did it, like, as in, oh, I feel terrible for them lying there, so I picked them up. I think he's trying to let on like he goes home and gives them all a burial.
You could live with that. I would have been like, oh, that's understandable.
Emer.
What?
You think that normalises it, going around with a spade?
I found a cat one time that had been knocked down. I brought it to the vet, but it had been dead for ages.
Was it hard? was it like crisp bread?
No, it wasn't crispy. But I mean ages, as in I think it had been dead for a few hours.
Oh.
It had been dead for weeks or anything. But like, it was long dead. Like, but I didn't know, and I took it to the vet, and it was dead, and I was really upset.
Here, what about the ducks the other day? We saw.
We have to tell them about the ducks. Tell them.
You tell them.
Right, you, okay. We were taking Dougal, Big D,
checkup
to the vet for a checkup. People who follow me online will know that Dougal was very sick, very, very ill. I'll tell you about that first. So I woke up to the sound of... So Dougal, for those who don't know, Dougal's my autism assistance dog. Very good boy. He's a standard poodle. He's massive. He's my height. Huge, right? He's human size. I woke up to the sound of gushing water in my bedroom, which sounded like a dog peeing. And I thought, there is no way in hell that one of my dogs are peeing in the room, because I also have a teeny tiny dog, Albie, right? And I knew it couldn't be him because the gushing was coming from a height. So I thought, if somebody's peeing, it's Dougal. And I thought, but Dougal wouldn't do that. I turned on the light. There was blood everywhere. The gushing sound was Dougal bleeding from his bottom all over the room, right? And then shortly after, he had bled and defecated on every rug I owned. Very nice of him to keep it solely on the rugs. All over the spare bed, everything. The poor baby, blood was just coming out of him. Oh, it was terrible. I'm going to cry now thinking about it. My poor boy, right? And I was so worried. And I took him to the vets. And he had to stay in. And he was in for quite a few nights. And then eventually, his wee liver scores and all were off. So they were worried. But he's a very nervous dog. So they rang me and said that he wouldn't eat for them or go to the toilet for them. So could I try bringing him home and see if he would do it for me and his treatment could continue at home? So I did that. And it turned out he had a really, really serious bug that had been going around that had been causing dogs to bleed like this and stuff. Really bad. Oh my God, he was so sick and it cost me a fortune. But he was really sick and it was worth it to get my wee man back. But anyway, when we were taking him back to the vet for his checkup, we were driving along the dual carriageway in Belfast, and all of a sudden all the cars were stopped and we were like, what the hell? And we saw a girl walking into the traffic.
So like in the middle part?
Yeah. What do you call that?
Like the barrier
where
between
the barriers
lanes?
are. So
yeah.
the barriers between the two lanes here and the two lanes on the other side.
It's called a central barrier? Is that
Yeah,
what,
it might
like
be.
That? Yeah, something like that.
She was walking, she wasn't walking on it, but she was walking on the dual carriageway close to the central barrier into the direction of the traffic that we were in, the oncoming traffic.
We could see another group of people on the pavement, like parallel with her. So we thought, to me, it looked like they'd had a fallout and she was being crazy and walking along there. And
I don't think you can say crazy.
Sorry.
Unstable,
sorry. Like, I thought they'd had a bit of fallout and she was being a bit dramatic and had decided to like...
And you said, is she drunk?
I was saying, is she drunk?
I thought maybe she was having a mental health episode.
Yeah.
Something like that. And people were stopping their vans and stopping their cars and stuff. Or I thought maybe she were running away from a guy. We didn't know what it was. And I was thinking, I have to bring Dougal in for his checkup, but we're going to need to stop. Because when I see a girl like that, I'm always worried a guy's going to stop and it's going to be the wrong person. Because that's happened to us before as well, but we'll not chat about that. But anyway, so we got closer to her and closer to her. And Sam says to me, is she walking a dog? Right? Along the dual carriageway. And I was
like a little tiny dog.
No. And then we realised she was walking with a mummy duck and all her little ducklings, making sure that they didn't get knocked down. And she was walking along the dual carriageway.
Kind of like this.
Directing the traffic.
Show them what I'm doing, because they can't see me.
Kind of like this.
Trying to, yeah.
Keeping the mummy and the babies safe. And it was the loveliest thing. It was dangerous, like she was risking getting herself knocked down, but I couldn't have seen those ducks smushed for that taxi man to go and lift. Like she really, really did the right thing there. But of course then we were late for the vet. And we got into the vets and the receptionist at the vet was on the phone.
I forgot about this bit actually.
She was on the phone and she was like, really? Ducks? And then she's like, right, okay. No, you'd need to ring the police or something, she said. And she hung up and I said, is that about the ducks in the dual carriageway? Because that's the reason we're late. And she was like, oh, very funny. And I was like, no, seriously. There's a girl protected, a mummy duck and her baby ducks on the carriageway. And the traffic stopped and that is why we were late. And she was like, oh my God. So she had rang the vet to try and see what to do about the ducks. But it was just the loveliest wee thing. So if we can find...
I don't know if I've seen that in real life.
Duck girl. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
We will, we'd love to know who it was, and absolute, what would you say? Absolute amazing work.
Yeah, well done to her.
Very, very decent person. We're two animal lovers here, and a lot of people wouldn't have done that, so big praise for you.
There was a lot of people with their hazard lights on, but then manoeuvring around her, but she definitely needed a little escort, didn't she? But
oh, yeah.
Yeah, she did a good job.
She did a great job.
Would you not do the same though? If you were walking along there and see those little ducklings,
I'd do the same.
Run into the oncoming traffic to stop them.
Absolutely. Of course, I'd do the same. I brought a dead cat to the vet. A dead vet to the cat. I brought a dead cat to the vet. Of course, I would do the same. I mean, my luck, I'd get knocked down. The ducks would be fine. But I would 100%. I've found stray dogs maybe 2 or 3 times.
Same.
A couple of years ago on the Armour Road, I found a dog. He looked like a wee Shar-Pei Staffy type dog, gorgeous, but a chunky boy. And he was on his own, and I lifted him, put him in the car, and brought him up to the vets because he was clearly a pet, but there was nobody around, and so he'd obviously escaped. Brought him up to the vets, put him on next door saying, look, has anybody lost this dog? I think he was maybe called Nelson or something, I can't remember. And this guy messaged, and he was so over the moon, that's my dog. Oh my God, so happy found him, blah, blah, all this. So he got the dog, and he sent me a picture of him at home with the dog and all. And then I thought, oh my God, what if he's not actually the owner? But obviously the vet had scanned the microchip and everything like that. And that was great. And then years later, he came up to me at a gig, and he was like, you found my dog, and reunited me with my dog, and he's getting on great and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh my God, because do you see, if one of my dogs got lost or escaped, I would want a dog person to find them immediately and take them to the vet, because imagine them just out wandering. It'd be really sad. So that's happened to me a few, but maybe 2 or 3 times.
Oh my gosh, it's like there's some kind of silent siren above my house, because the amount of times I've come across strays in my street, not the street I'm in now, but in streets I've lived in the past. It's like I had the dog warden on speed dial. It was like, have you found another dog again? And I'm like, yeah. And it got to the point where I'd have to keep them for a few days because they had no room for them. I was out fostering all these bloody dogs. Like, to the point one of my neighbours was like, how do all the lost dogs know to come out here?
It must be because you're keeping an eye out as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd say. I remember one night I was lying in bed in my old house, and I woke up to the sound of a dog barking.
Yeah.
But from the front of the house, so the street
Yeah.
at the front, and it was kind of like the sound of, you know, like Albie's bark. I knew it was a small yappy dog. Yeah. And it was about 2 a.m.
Oh my God.
And I knew there was no dogs. That was the street. There's no dogs that should be out there. And I looked out, and there was this little dog in the middle of the road, just barking into the night sky. I was going to say, how goes that dog is lost? So I went out the front in my jammies, and this dog ran towards me. He must have been so scared, ran into my house, made himself comfortable, and was like, I live here now.
Adios.
So it was the next day, and I was obviously like, well, I better ring Michael at the dog warden.
My best friend.
Let him know I've got another one. And as I was sitting in the living room, I was at the end of the street, like a cul-de-sac, and this car pulled down, and it was turning really slowly. There was 3 people in it, and all of them were looking at a different direction of the window. And I
you
went,
were like, that's their dog.
I was like, they look like a carload of people looking for a dog. So I opened the front door and just went, are you looking for a dog? And they were like, yes.
Oh, that's so, you would be so relieved.
This was about 10 a.m. So like I'd had this dog for all night.
You sleep over and all?
Oh, he slept
dog
over.
was
He was loving life.
Done?
Yeah. So they came up to the door, and I held him up, and they're like, oh my God, he escaped out from the fence, and we didn't know where to go looking for him. And I was like, he just decided to come and stand in the middle of the street and be like, bark, 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 until somebody helped him. And then they came down about an hour later with a big bunch of flowers and a box of chocolates.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, it was really cute.
That is really lovely.
I know.
I was driving to Lisburn one time years ago, back when I was doing motorbike lessons out in Lisburn.
I did motorbike lessons. I did mine in Newton Ards though.
No way.
God, we're such lesbians.
We are such lesbians. I was driving out to Lisburn, and I was driving along, and I was on this bit of the road where I was going past like a few houses, but they were, like, to me they were kind of rural. Like, it wasn't in like a development or an estate or anything.
You were going to say rough.
Rough as fuck. Rural. And I saw this wee dog running along kind of the side of the road, and I was like, oh my God, it's happened again. And I stopped the car, and I got out of the car, right, and I was like, come here buddy, come here. And the wee dog came over and all, and I looked at him, saw he was okay and all, put him in the car, and this wee boy came out and says, Mommy, she's stealing our dog. So it came out of one of the houses. But, like, it must have been the type of dog that they were like, oh, we'll just let it, like, it's kind of a rural road, we'll just let it roam about. The wee fucker, Mummy, she's stealing our dog. As if I was the dog snatcher.
Emer, do you not remember?
Has that happened to you?
No, remember when me and you went to get your car MOT'd and the dog came running out across the road and there was a big HGV?
Oh, yes! What was that again?
And so we were coming out, I think I was driving the car.
Yeah.
You were on the phone. You were on a phone call.
Yes, I was, yeah.
And we'd just driven away from the MOT.
Driven.
Driven.
There's Oxford English Dictionary with a new word to add. I've just driven.
It's a wonder I haven't had more slip-ups like that
And
on
you
this
English
podcast
too.
so far.
English your first language. That's always a
My
surprise to
Kindle
me.
doesn't think so.
Sam kept having to press words on her Kindle so it would search the definition.
That's not what we're on to two. We still haven't moved on. Let me tell the story.
Okay.
So I got a new Kindle and it had a new feature where you could press and hold the button and it would tell you what the word meant. So I thought this was great.
English wouldn't be. You would say that English isn't your forte.
Oh, I'm
And then
terrible
you'd
at
say
English.
what forte means.
I know what that word means.
My age.
Hey!
Not my ears.
And I thought this was an absolute novelty, pressing and holding all the words to get like the meaning of them. And after like a few chapters in, a pop-up screen came on my Kindle and it was like, hey, are you a young reader or is English not your first language? Because it was going to recommend some kind of like...
I always say to you, you talk as if English is your second language. Oh my god.
And I was like, no, Kindle, that was such a burn.
That is so funny. Oh my god.
But anyhow, we were driven along. What was the word?
Driving, Sam. We were driving. I have her here in one of those outreach programs, giving her a job for a reduction in tax.
So anyway, we were going along the road
We were moving
in a car, C-A-R.
Oh lordy days.
And it was a staffy too. Remember it like came running across the road and I like braked, the big HGV
Oh
had
yeah,
to brake.
yeah.
We were all, and I was
I
like,
came running right out.
and I like quickly pulled in and I was trying to stop the traffic. And I was like, you were on a phone call. Hang
Yes.
on, no, we're telling this wrong. You were the one driving and I was on the phone call pretending to be you.
Yes.
To book you in for an appointment.
Yes.
And they were like, okay, Emer, what's your date of birth? And I was like, what's your date of birth?
5th of the 6th, 97, making me a Gemini. I didn't make me 16. So Mommy, they're saying I don't have my passport. Could you send it down from Jerry? Sorry, but a bit of it in there.
But anyway, basically this dog ran across the road and we obviously caught it. Other drivers got out and then some girl from like a block of flats came over,
woman.
took it and sent it back down.
She's like, that's my dog. And
Took it off us,
She
out
took it
of our
off us
hands.
and just put it back down the ground.
It was
No
ridiculous.
lead, no anything.
No. So yeah,
We were
anyway,
nearly ringing the dog warden that time.
back to our topic.
What's our topic?
Sharing locations with partners.
Yeah, share your location if you're a bloody dog.
Oh my god, like we should start this up as a thing because we
think
keep
it-
getting stray dogs. I think there is stuff.
I think it
isn't
is a thing. We can put trackers on them.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Anyway, do you want to know what the public...
Yeah, what do they think?
Because we've totally run out of time. We need to go.
I know.
So, what's your vote? You haven't told me.
I'm going to say class for safety reasons. Pass if you're a psycho. So class.
Only 43% agree with you. And
What?
50... I thought this was really peculiar. So, 57% of people said pass. However, 90% of all the messages that we got were saying it's class. It's like people felt that they needed to justify why they thought it was class.
Uh-huh. That's mad.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you're in a safe, secure relationship where you got nothing to hide, it's probably fine. Because it probably is good for safety.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'm really suspicious now about why Sean won't share his with us. I think at night time is he like Dexter or something?
Sean's
Like-
a gay guy. He's out gallivanting, doing stuff. He doesn't want people to know where he's at.
But I need to know in case something was to happen while he was gallivanting, and I needed to find his body. I would need to know.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask him again.
Okay.
We'll update them on the
Let me
episode.
just go.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you think it is class to share locations with your partners or with your friends, or pass? Because I know a lot of friends and stuff do share it, and then it's fine. And it's kind of nice to see what your friends are up to. Like Megan be's looking where we are all the time.
It's so cute.
And
Although
it's so
one
funny
time
when we started going out.
What?
When we started going out, Sam kept saying to me, Megan's going to be checking her location and she'll see that we're together. And I was like...
But we were afraid that she was going to think that we were ditching her. But
yeah,
we
that
were
we were just
secretly having
together
little
as
dates.
friends, but we were actually just, going out.
Yeah, having a little date together, but we felt so guilty about it, didn't we? And we were like, she's going to know what we're doing. She's going to see we're at the beach without her.
I know. She's going to see exactly what we're doing. But yes, if you're enjoying the podcast, please please subscribe. Go on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, please. We are having a really good time doing it. It's a lot of fun for us. Are you enjoying it, Camera Summer?
Yeah, it's the best. It's the highlight of my week.
It's highlight of my week too, which doesn't say a lot for the rest of our week, but I really enjoy it.
Our week is exactly the same. There's just no microphones in front of us.
I know, that's true. So yeah, let us know what you think of the podcast. Give us suggestions for topics. We've had some great suggestions from our patrons. And also join us over on Patreon if you want at Emer Maguire Comedy. Follow on Instagram, Emer Maguire Official, to give us your opinions when we put up our polls once a week. And yeah, peace out, Camera Samara.
Bye, guys.